All right.
All right,
Now we're live.
let's do it. All right, I'm gonna.
What's up, everybody? We're just going to design some chassis today, chop it up a little bit. Ryan said, hurry up, I have to go to bed.
You got school tomorrow, Brian? You. Son of a- yeah, man.
What are you doing?
I think we got.
What's your Saber that you're designing for?
I'm gonna be doing a 2.0 Graflex. I got a repair for a customer who had a. We had a different install I got done for him this last year, but it was a chassis that I got off of Etsy. I can't remember where, but it broke on him, and I was like, I will just send it back, and I now do my own chassis, so let me just redo the whole thing. So I'm going to do a 2.0, which is awesome because it can work for a lot of different things, scrap flexes and whatnot.
Or the 2.0. I'm also doing a 2.0 tonight, but this is one that I turned into my Star Killer. I need to get a chassis done for this. I've been staring at it for weeks, so tonight's a good time.
Yeah, same here, man. I was going to do this, like I said earlier, I was going to do this one with you. And I kind of might do both. Maybe we'll do two. I'll do two at the same time because they're kind of the same. The only thing I need to do different is this Star Killer. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my Profi in it and that external kill switch like you did, like I did on that scrub. So that'd be the only difference. This is going to be a CFX chassis. What happened to my head, dude? What happened to my head? Dude, people gave me so many compliments, dude. It got huge. That's what happened to my head. It got so massive.
I got a bunch of crap I'm going to try to throw in. I want to put one of these in.
You're mad, man.
Put one of these in. Huh?
Is it the bar graph?
This isn't a bar graph. This is just a red LED. How many has it got on here? 3, 6, 9, 10, maybe 10. But you can wire them separately and make them do different things. So I'm going to put that in there. I'll put this LED strip in there. I'll put this OLED screen in there somewhere, and then an external kill switch in there somewhere.
In the Star Killer? God dang, man. I definitely need to, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. That's another reason why I didn't do it. I don't know if I'm going to get crazy with blinkies on the chassis on this guy.
No?
I might end up doing it.
What I'm hoping is that I can put my screen up, but it's not the main screen, right? So if it's like it's the two of us here. Oh, the three of us.
Oh, hey.
What's up, Cole?
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. All right, so we're going to
Cole's designing chassis out there too, man.
Yep. Cole did his chassis, his first chassis.
Oh, yeah.
I told you, man. Once you do it, I mean, you're already planning your next few, aren't you? You're looking around. Yep. He was looking around at a couple Sabers, like, oh, I could probably fix these up. It's fun, man. Let's see. Cramming everything into that Star Killer. Yeah, dude, I don't want to. The cram food builds, man. When it comes to blinkies, I'm like, Sometimes I do them, and sometimes I'm like, let's just simplify this. I don't know. I like to have a good time.
I like to have a good time.
I like to have a good time, dude.
This is a good time.
Nah, dude. I'm like sitting there screaming at things, trying to cram lights in the chassis. Oh.
I want to share my screen, but I don't want it the main screen. I just want it to be my portion. Let me see if I can do that.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna how we're gonna do this. So if I screen share, Daniel Sharp, I've never been a part of. There you go. You can screen share yours, huh? Daniel Sharp, I've never been a part of one of these before, but out of every Saber in your collection, which one is your absolute favorite? That is always hard for me to answer because I have too many lightsabers and I can't choose which ones I love more than the other ones. It's it's hard. If y'all got one, go for it because I can't think. It's hard for me to think.
Very Saber in your collection. Which one is your absolute favorite?
That's beautiful.
That is nice Saber. I'm partial to it though.
I got a problem because every time I build one, I'm like, this is the one. And then I build a new one and I'm like, no, this is the one. Like I change my mind all the time. Like I'm definitely falling in love with the one I just did for the Sith Stalker. And Jesse was like, "You fall in love with every Saber you do. Shut up." Because I was like, "This might be my new favorite one." He was just like, "Shut up, dude. Everyone's your favorite one." It's like, all right, fair enough. Let's see.
I don't know if this is going to work out like I thought it would. It's all right.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a way where we can just make this one screen our
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out too. My star killer right now, Daniel. But I'm having Nick over at NG Sabers do an HR Geiger brass flagship for me, and I'm pretty stoked about that. That'll probably be my new favorite.
I have to say, if I was designing one that looked like for my own or whatever, what's that? If you're designing a hill, how would it look? I mean, this is kind of one that I feel like always hits every aspect that I want, you know. But it had to be some of my scrap flexes. I know that some people would think that it's my Koran speeders, but I don't know. If I put them next to each other, I usually like the scrap flexes a lot. Let's see. If we screen share, does it just go? It'll pull everyone off to the side, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you know what we can do?
What?
I don't know. There'd be like the echo on that. We probably should have thought about this before. I was going to say we could just jump in again on a separate camera. That way you got your screen. Kind of like when you guys do installs and you do an overhead. If anything, Jeremy, you could just throw yours up, man. And we could show. That's what you can do. Throw your build up, your chassis design on the screen share. We'll all be off to the side in our cameras, and then we'll be doing that. And then if we want to share our progress on ours, then it's like, all right, hey, throw yours up, and then we can look at mine. We can look at Cole's, stuff like that. I think that's probably easy.
Let's rotate like every 10 minutes or something.
That's what we do with Albert's mom too. So this will work out pretty good. He's not coming just yet, so. Got that bitch.
Got him.
Got him. We got him, boys. We got him. I might actually bust out my my laptop so I can see.
This is what I've got done so far.
Yeah, I decided I was going to do that too, so that way people can see like the start from zero. Yeah, which plane do you grab? Do you jump on first? I missed it. I started grabbing a different one.
Oh, this one.
Yours looks different. Yours looks totally different than mine.
Nice thing about these 2.0s too, I mean, there's a ton of room.
Yeah, dude. The thing with the 2.0s is that they're about as big as a 3-cell for the most part, right? I mean, you could essentially probably fit a 31 millimeter speaker in there, I would think.
Yeah, you could. I mean, it's I got 1.29 inches for the diameter here that I feel comfortable working with.
Yeah, no, it's definitely one that that they can sound so good, and people would be like, "Oh, what kind of speakers in there?" And I'm like, "Dude, just a fully enclosed 28. You're good to go, man."
That's it.
One thing I started to do on it that was messing me up that I was talking about though, Jeremy, was I started forgetting to start with the battery first. Like I was saying with that other guy, go with the battery first, man. I think that's probably the number one thing that you will have a problem with is the battery. So if you don't design your battery or your chassis to the right size of the diameter of your hilt, when you go to clash, the battery can knock loose and it'll just reboot your board. And it's super annoying and awful. Plus, it'll be rattling and whatnot. So I think the number one most important thing to do when you're doing chassis is make sure that your battery and everything hug the wall when it goes in. Like you want it to almost you know, whenever you pull a Saber out, you want it to almost pop because it's that close of like.
Yeah, agreed. I make mine to where, I mean, you can't even put a battery wrap on the batteries that you use in my chassis.
Most of mine, I can't do a battery wrap. A lot of people will be like, "Yo, put a battery wrap on, it'll look a lot better." And I'm like, "Yo, it'll tear up." Like I've had some battery wraps, and they're just shredded after a couple times of putting it on and pulling it off. But to each their own, man. You could design your battery holder to be a little bit better to accommodate that, but I'd rather not play with the fact that you might end up knocking your battery loose because it's just not the right dimension.
Yep.
Yeah, so I got 33.1 millimeters on the diameter. I mean, that's a.
I don't know what that means.
Let me switch it to inches, bro. 1.23 or no, 1.3 inches. Does that sound about right to you?
Yeah. That's what I got, 1.29.
Okay. Yeah, I tend to kind of grab the calipers and pull them a little. I'm just going to go with 33 millimeters. Hey, one thing I got real quick at doing battery tabs or like batteries.
Oh, I need to have that on.
Oh. Actually might switch. I got you guys up on another monitor. I never use this one. Yeah, we're switching. I'm making you guys smaller. I can't see this shit.
I'm using a trackpad, for a Mac.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Wait, what are you using?
A trackpad instead of like a mouse.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the weird little way you have to finger it.
Oh,
Awkward. A little
yeah.
frustrating.
The yeah, the mouse. I couldn't do it.
What do I got here? 4, 5.
Right. I keep so many notes on measurements. I'm serious, man. I'm like, I got it in my phone. I'll be sitting here like, hold on. What am I doing? Dude, always. I think that's one thing some people, I'm like, dude, write it down, man. Write that shit down. One thing I like about this this big of a chassis is that it gives me more room to play on the depth of my greebly inlays. So, like, if it's thick enough of a chassis, I can make that. I can make those seat in further, so the dimensions of my greeblies that I put on will be like a lot more prominent. So, like when you have smaller sabers with like thinner inner diameters with thinner sabers, it's really hard to do those greebly stuff that I do because you'll end up protruding into the actual component areas. So that's why whenever there's a thick like bit of room to play with, I'm always like, oh yeah, that's where it's fun for me because then I can really like dive deep.
You can dive in.
Yeah, that's where
For sure.
I'll see some sabers and I'm like, oh, the chassis would be really fun to play with that one. And then I'll look at other ones and I'll be like, oh, that's a challenge. But can't make it work. Cole, have you gotten used to the navigating of it? I think that was the hardest part for me was finding out like how to move stuff and like, you know what I mean? Like I ran into so many problems. I'm like, why can't I pull this piece? You hear me? Cole, if you're busy, Cole, that's good, dude.
Oh, sorry, I missed you. What?
I was saying, have you gotten used to like navigating Fusion 360? That was kind of the hardest part for me was to figure out things like as far as grabbing stuff and moving.
For the most part, it's the rotating around. I'm still not great at.
Okay,
that's the drawing.
So one thing I didn't realize till later on was I could use like if you have a mouse that has like your ball that you roll, or if you have one of those, if you press in, you can grab things and kind of rotate them. So what I started to do was whenever I click certain things to like extrude and whatnot, I'll click one item and then hit Q for my extrude button. And then from there, I'll click other items instead of shift and hold the items and try to go around and grab everything. It'll let you just hit one and then you'll select everything you want. And then when I push in the bar or the roll ball, you'll grab the whole item, like the whole thing to move it on your own. And then when you let go, you'll be good. So like that's the one thing I used to like lose a bunch of things that I highlighted because I was trying to get out of orbit mode and shit. So it's just weird things you figure out just by accident, really. Jeremy's already got
Cool.
Jeremy got like a whole chassis already designed. Dude, I tell you one time, Jeremy, I did the battery terminals backwards. Like the whole done with like the whole thing, printed it up, and I was like, what the hell? Like, whoops. I haven't even looked at the comments. I'm sorry. I'll get on it here in a second. Oh, and that mirror tool, Cole, that thing is, I slap that all day long. Love that mirror. Such a useful tool.
All right. We're going to go to someone else now.
Does that mean me?
Yeah.
All right. You guys are on the comments then. I was going to try to read them. I see some people posting up a bunch. All right, there you go. Should be able to share it now, right?
Yeah.
Shut up, Smuggler's Outpost. I got nothing to hide. Other than all those nights with your mom, dude. I try to hide those.
What software is this? That was a question a while back. Fusion 360, HAL 9000. Oh, yeah. Boom. Okay. Let's see here.
I'm still on the battery compartment of mine for anybody who's just chiming in. I finished up the diameter for the chassis and the battery and wire channel. And now I'm doing the solder, the speaker tabs. And boom, bitch. Give me that, 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 give me that. Whoop. Got one. All right. So there we go. There's my basic battery that'll fit in the 2.0. And then I'll do my soundboard right up top here. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the speaker right here. So speaker, what's it, 33? I usually do like Jeremy does, where I do every part in 0.1 inch. 1 inch. Oh, give myself a little bit of room to work with before I get to that component. Yo, there we go. So yeah, I'd pull it out to like right there and then start my speaker. Same for probably down here. That just gives everything like a really good bumper between components and the wall of the chassis or the next speaker or whatever. Also, I do that mainly because whenever I change up a lot of stuff for greeblies or whatever I'm doing to the chassis, if I didn't create a new plane for this right here and I accidentally extruded it wrong, you could end up messing up the whole what's behind it. So basically, by creating this new plane and extruding it 0.1 inch and then starting my new area, that makes it to where if I do any mistakes, I come back to here. It's kind of like a checkpoint in a video game, really, when you look at it. But thanks for coming to my TED Talk. We're done.
I'm done.
I'm done. So there we go. Now and then I'm gonna go. This is one thing I started doing too. Was what's my diameter for? It's like 2340, I think, for a speaker. Bitch. Oh. Yeah, I started to just do this, man. I used to go kind of crazy with it. Let's say 2350. Negative at least 9. Enough room? Oh yeah, we can do more than that. Let's just do you bitch. Let's do negative 11. Why not? Screw it. So then from there, what that is that's the inside of the speaker for like with the side pieces. I don't know if you guys can. Like that's what dips in because I'm recessing this speaker completely. I've got more than enough room. So now I'm going to do 28 for the speaker. And cue this guy to negative, was it 1.6, I think? Is that right? Always forget if it's close to the, no, 2. That's right. It's like 2.
Yo, what's up, Jeff? Long time, man.
Jeff, hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, been a minute. See, this is about as far as I go to my speakers now, Jeremy. This is like so much. I just do, wait, what is that, 3? I just get it to plop in with this with the solder tabs and everything and just kind of go from there.
Yeah.
Because I used to like try to make sure that the speaker was all good, and then I'm like, dude, all it needs to do is catch on this guy in here.
Right.
This is another cool thing. I don't know if you noticed this, Cole. So I want to go all the way across, and I want to make sure this all lines up well. If it doesn't, I'll usually go to this guy, and then it'll kind of draw out like, oh, you want to go there, and I go, yeah. So now it'll always lock me in. If I go here, it'll go, okay, you're locked to that distance now, so I can pull it and then just let it hit all the. See, yeah, it kind of like locks in. So
every
like,
time I was trying to do that yesterday, it was making like a half circle. I was like, what the? What are you doing?
Because you're holding the, I think you're holding the key down too much or something. There's a way where you can grab it. If you're like grabbing it and holding onto it, it'll like bend your angle, and I'm like, that's not what I want at all. All right, so solder tabs are, let's just say -9. Look at that, boom. So that's what I've been doing for my speakers, man. To be honest with you, because you're never gonna see it. So it's like just get it in and make sure it's functional. And then why not? Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I like to do the other one on top. So yeah, that is basically it. Now I just need to get the soundboard. Ah, bitch. 10.75, I think. 10.375. I think that's my CFX. I should know this. I've done so many TF. Yep. Sweet. Yeah, Jeff, how you been, man? It has been a minute. You must be busy.
Yeah.
Let's go down. I think 280 is what 2.8 is what I'm doing now. Yeah, 2.8. I started to go down further on my boards to give the what do you call it, like resistors and stuff, enough clearance.
Yeah.
Because at first I was doing real close, and it's just like if you don't nail it, then yeah, it's kind of a bitch. That's right.
You working on your chassis, Cole?
Yeah, I'm trying to make a hole.
Oh, right on.
Right.
Center angle.
What the
Just
hell?
to see what that does. I'll hit the back button. Oh, that's pretty. Made a little hole in the back end. That's weird.
That's what she said.
Hmm.
Oh, it made like a cone. That's fun. Okay, so I can just whirl around and do it again on the back side.
Bam.
Ah,
Any
Yes,
hole
so-
is the goal. Sir Peanut Butter.
What does he say?
Any hole is a goal.
80 holes a goal. Oh my god. I love you, Sir Peanut Butter. All right. So what I did there, what I was saying, Cole, is like, so I'm gonna extrude 2 different areas, right? And all I'm gonna do is click that one area, then I'm gonna hit Q, and it brings me here, and I go, I also want that area. So I don't
that's fun.
So I don't have to hold everything. It'll just, and I mean, you can keep going. I want that area too, but that's not what I want. So what I do is just hit that, what I'm getting to extrude Q, and give me that also. So that's one thing I found out on accident, and I was like, oh, that's nice. All right, and now I'm gonna go -38. Is that right? I always second guess my lengths and everything, especially when I'm trying to make sure it's all pressure fit and whatnot. Yeah, 34. Oh wait, I need room for that, so I'm gonna go 30. Oh, bleh. Come back. Come back. Look at that. What happened there? Do that. Let's do negative.
Get in there.
Boom. Boom. That feels pretty good. Boom. Boom. And then I want to say I give myself enough room for that. This guy. -8. Is that right? No, let's just do a -10 script. Yeah. Oh, hey, this is also a tool that I use a lot. I don't know if anybody else really does, but I want to make. I'm gonna make an arc. I use this a lot for my greeblies and everything. So I'm gonna draw on here. I'm gonna hit L for line, and I'm gonna come up here to create, and I'm gonna go to arc, and then I'm gonna go 3-point arc. This is one of my favorites. This is my Kobe. Here we go. So I'm gonna go. Let's just go.
Kobe.
My Kobe, dude. I'm gonna go from right here script. So I'm gonna click there, right, and then I'm gonna click there, and now I can create an arc wherever I want, just right here. So that brings me to. I'm gonna go there. That's good enough. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit that, Q, that, and then I'm gonna bring that guy out 0.1 inch. Boom. See that though? That 3-point arc thing, my Kobe key, so good. I love it. So I shout Kobe every time I do it. Kobe. All right, there we go. There's the basic layout for mine. All I got to do now is this changes diameter into the Graflex core. So I think we're going to go to 26. 26.10 to make it snug, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Circle 10. Boom, baby. All right. Now what I need to find out is I might have to go ahead and lower that guy down. Yeah, I will. Okay. So now what I need to do is take this.
What's up, Megtooth? Garrett? Black Star?
Now I'm going to go ahead and build this guy out. Look at that. You see that? That's what's awesome about that Kobe tool. So now I can, otherwise I would have had a gap. So now I'm just going to go there. Boom. Now that's solid for my wire channel. And I can do the right size from that. So what did I say? 26.10. Yeah. Boom. That's still probably not going to be enough. Oh, well. I see what I need to do. Okay.
Oh, look.
Oh, look.
What's up, this?
What's up?
Goofy ass bitches.
You. Who let him in, dude? Who let him in?
What are y'all doing? Making
Chassis?
Making
chassis?
some chassis. Chassis, bro.
Hell yeah.
All right, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking. And I think it goes in.
Speaker pods?
No, this is to go into the core of the 2.0. Speakers down there. Let's see. Damn, how far in? How far in is that?
Oh, you on Facebook too? What's up, man?
Yeah.
That's cool. You could do that on here.
1330. That's what I'm going for. We'll see. We can adjust it later.
I've been trying to do it for months, but I get frustrated after 2 minutes of trying to learn something, then I just quit. Took me about 6 months to learn how to use this camera to stream.
It's true. You've had it for a minute, haven't you?
Yeah.
I still haven't messed with the Logitech that you gave me. But this is about as good as we're going to get. So, all right, there you go. That's my 2.0 chassis for CFX with just bare bones. Battery, speaker.
Simple and effective.
Simple and effective.
Simple and effective.
I'm about to put more simple into it by doing all the greeblies here in a second.
Very
Let's put Cole up.
Okay, here we go.
Let's do it. Cole. Oh, let me. I gotta back out, don't I? No, Cole, you're not allowed. It's my time. Hold up. Yeah, I'm gonna be working on. Damn, I lost my. There we go. Sorry. I'm gonna be working on my greeblies now, so I'm gonna be insetting all that shit and doing how I do it.
Doing some simple shit.
Doing my simple shit. Carter did straight up. Carter, I showed that. Carter said, "Oh, dude, cool, looks simple." I was like, "Dude, you know what, man?" He said, "I like it, simple and effective," and I was like, "Simple, hours and hours of work, dude. It's so long."
It looks all right.
It's a passive.
It looks all right.
I'm glad you like it, and that's your thing. You know,
I gotta change my preferences.
it's not my thing, but because you like it, I like that. I'm happy that you like it. Look at people.
Google Chrome. There we go. Oh,
All right, I got to catch up on these comments. Oh,
See you, Cole.
see you later, Cole. You screen shared and bounced, dude.
Damn, Cole.
Damn, Cole, that's negative screen. You're supposed to. Oh god.
Backed out, dude.
What's up, Tom?
Hey, Tom.
Tommy boy.
Been putting a lot of OT. I'm trying to catch up on the comments. I wasn't really listening to y'all. Any hole is a good. Is a
In
goal.
the meantime, look at this.
Oh, nice. That's the DV6, huh?
That's sweet, man.
It is nasty.
That's my favorite Vader Saber.
Look at the
That's
clamp, dude.
my
It's like
least
straight.
favorite one.
You could see the hole. You could see in there, dude. It's gross.
Dude, the box. I didn't realize it was that crooked.
Dude, it's so crooked. And there's like the grips are like bent in certain spots too. You can see.
There he is. Screen share. Go to present. They changed it. I don't know why. It says present now.
It's present, man. It's not a Christmas present.
That's what I said. What did I say? Present. It's been a long week, dude. It's been a long week. Yo, I spent all day yesterday at that football game. That shit was fun, but I would beat, dude. I had no clue how exhausting it is.
Which football game?
It's South Alabama Jaguars versus Texas State. We got a
wow.
stadium. We got a stadium down the street, dude. It was so much fun, but it was first day of it actually being cold out, dude. We were freezing in Alabama. Like it was like 30. It was like 40, 50 degrees, and like the wind chill was gnarly. But like you're sitting on that ice cold bench and like just bundled up trying to stay warm.
Yeah.
Dude, and football is like the only sport that can take 10 minutes and turn it into an hour and a half. And I'm like, come
Right.
on, dude, come on. But it was a good game. It was a damn good game. Every time we scored, they shot off like pyrotechnics, like flames and fireworks, and we were all like, yes, because it got warmer in the stadium. It was fun, though.
I think I shared.
Open your present, dude.
I did.
Oh, my bad. Here.
Okay.
There we go.
Here's some.
Open your present.
Open your present, dude.
This is what we got.
It's about the same. There you go. Which Saber is this going? God dang, dude, you already.
Vader's fault.
My first
trying
chest is
to-
horrendous, dude.
That looks nice.
Yeah, it's clean. Yeah, it looks good.
Very clean.
Simple and effective.
Yeah, no, that's difficult and effective. He did.
Just trying to get it to orbit right. This little fit screen. Oh, that didn't help.
Oh yeah, you're on that plane. Are you trying to figure out how to?
I'm just trying to get it to where I can actually see what I'm doing.
Okay.
See, this is all I do is just swirl around for like an hour, and then I'm like, yay.
Yeah, you're on that plane right now. If you get off of it, it won't. Do you have a show? Just hit. Well, I don't want to say hit Command Z to back because that might. If you just did something, that will take it away.
Oh.
That's usually how I
Well,
get.
it's not going to take it away if he's on that plane. It'll just cut him out of that plane.
Okay, hit Command Z and it'll jump you out of there.
Well, what I want to do, because I want to
Oh, you
make
already
this. Is there a way to like make this less?
You
Like
mean
I made it too long? Is there a way to?
you'd have to extrude from the top or the bottom, and then I wouldn't do it with your battery cradle
Okay.
or your. Oh, you mean you extruded it too long? Now it won't fit in what the body's on.
Yeah,
Like
I need it to be
overall?
like a one.
What about the top part? That's got to line up too.
This will line up. It's this part that I kind of made it a little too long. It's getting a little.
I would do it from your soundboard area, or no, you should be able to. Well,
Like, is there a way to just select this and then somehow make it?
yeah, you can extrude it down, but it will. What I would do is I would trace it out how it is. That way, you're creating a new plane to push through. Because if you don't, then you're going to extrude everything. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay, so whenever you have a plane and you're drawing on it, like if you just clicked it right now and hit extrude, you can try it. If it messes up, just press Command Z. It'll go back.
Oh, that's a good point.
See what you got to give it a test out. See what it does. See, what it might do is it might push everything underneath it down, which you don't want. So pull it and see what it does. Yeah, see, it's like if it goes red, that means it's cutting into it. So it's cutting as it goes down. Hit enter. Let me see what it does. Because you might be able to just pull everything down from there. Yeah. Now,
Can you merge? Is there like a split body? So how do you combine?
I've never done anything like that.
Get everything.
Dude, I mean, if I were you, also, you could just you could just extrude everything down. So, hey, hold on, do this. This is what I would do in this instance.
Okay.
And find out however far it is distance-wise that you're extruding down, and extrude everything above it down that same. So, like, let's say you need to move that one part down 0.2 millimeters, right, or whatever. Then everything above it, move that down 0.2 millimeters also, so it matches what it goes down. Oh no, this is actually a tricky thing. This is what I mean by, like, it's hard to, once you find out how to navigate, you're good, but it's definitely hard. You can orbit to see the soundboard side of the gap, extrude the object down. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But it might just pull that part down. See, if you click on underneath on the other one, rotate it so I can see the underside of the Now zoom in and click on one of those surfaces, not that one, but the actual. This is so hard to explain. Zoom in, and grab one of the ledges above the plane you're on right now. You're going to change planes, basically. Right where the gap is, right where the two gaps are at. Click the top. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Click that. Now you're on that part. Now, I feel like if you extrude it to the next part, it's just going to create the same thing you just had.
Why can't you just combine?
So
like this is something, and this is something.
Yeah, see if you can do it. I've never played with it. I've never had to do this shit.
Cut, join, create a new component, contain the combine. Okay. Keep tools. I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna hit OK. Nope. Seems like there should just be some kind of function for this.
I'm sure there is. The thing is it's two different planes now. Personally, I would just delete and start over. Like just delete that top part and do it all over again.
Might
just
be faster to do it that way. Yeah.
Because if I can do a battery chassis, if I can do a battery compartment in like a couple minutes, I'd rather just do it that and make sure it's good. But I mean, there should be a button. I just don't know it, Cole. I've never had to do that before. You can do it in Mesh Mixer if you extruded it out to a slicer program, but you don't want to do that because you're still probably building on it.
Oh wait. Whoa.
Yeah, Brian, that's what I think he's trying to do. He made one part a little too long. He did exactly what Cole did. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I would just it looks like I would do the battery compartment because that's probably a little quicker, right? I don't know. It's up to you, Cole. It's your
Z.
Oh, you did?
That was too far. Move, copy. But I don't remember what I took out now because I'm an idiot.
No, dude, you're doing something weird.
1, 3.
Boom. Now hit enter. Okay, there you go. Boom. Make sure it's all good. Click on the lines to see your measurements. Make sure the board and everything is the right length. You know what I mean? It looks right though.
You want to go to the combine tool up top too and make that all one object.
Okay. Oh, I see. It's 2 components. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I really want to learn how to do. I just haven't got around to is making things that can be that are 2 parts. You know what I mean? But in the render, you can have them meet and connect and join and be perfect and whatnot. Like I know Tim does some of that stuff.
There you go. You did it, right?
Yeah, he did it.
Yeah, I have 3 components, it looks like. But if I turn these 2 off, and I still have those in there.
Oh, because he's sharing that app, we don't see his drop-down menus.
Oh, sorry.
That's what I was wondering. I was
If you share the whole screen for that, thing you got, then we'd be able to see it.
Let me go to present.
Go to present.
You'll have to cancel this one and then redo it.
Stop screen. Present. Share screen. Get in there. Bam.
What's up, Benji?
What's up, dude? Dude, Ariston passed out last night too. I messaged him this morning.
Yeah.
He was laughing. He was like, dude, I passed out probably before you even got home. I was like, all right, well, good.
Can y'all see it now?
No. Well,
Here.
there we
There
go.
you go.
So I combined them, and I don't know if you can see what I'm
Screen's
scrolling
huge.
over. Yeah, I know. So I turned these guys off. It's like it saved all 3 components. I'm curious what that'll do when I go to I guess maybe if I just click there when I
Jeremy,
save
if
it
you
as
put
a
us on the
STL.
bottom, it might make his screen look a little better.
Let me
Dude,
see- let me
Is
see
there
if
like
I
a
can
thing where
do
you can
it.
put us on the bottom?
I will try.
you could just export it and see what it looks like as an STL, see if it worked.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because I mean, if it may be 3 different pieces in here that you might run into problems with designs later on. That's the thing that sucks. Sometimes it'll be like you can't push through here because there's a plane now, and it's just like, all
How
right.
about that?
Well, then you don't see any of this. I think there's a way that pushes his screen up, and then you can put us on the bottom.
Okay.
I think it's it's one of the options. I think. Works by light.
Oh, okay. Let me try. Let me play with these layouts.
There you go. Yeah. See
Nice.
Where'd it go?
that way because he's got a wide screen. So
Right on.
Hold on, let me export it again. I'm dumb.
a little bit easier to see.
Export. I don't want to go there.
Forte. All right, cool. My length is good. I freaking have a couple to spare too. It's always a good feeling whenever you design your whole length of your chassis and then you kind of make sure that it'll fit in the handle and you got extra room to play with.
Only in a Graphics.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that looks okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it did it. I mean, if you put it in the slicer, it will like in Cura, see if there's any like problems.
Gaps,
But
yeah.
I don't think it will have any. Sometimes you can put it in a slicer program and you'll see gaps between it and when you go to slice it, and then that'll be the only way it'll really show like there's a deformity or something. But I think you're good to go, man. That looks solid.
Yeah, that looks really good.
I mean, it's pretty basic. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to ask
Simple
y'all.
and effective, dude.
When
Simple
I was
and effective.
printing it printed out okay. The only thing was I went a little too deep.
That's what she said.
And booch up
You guys
here.
are silly.
I went a little too deep, like
Yeah.
here on the battery contacts. It's fine. It printed out fine, but I think like long term, if I'm going to use this again, I wouldn't want to go.
Yeah,
Right.
I started to make my cradle and contact area. Like that's something that I really look to make sure I have enough space for.
Could I fill it?
You
Fillet?
could, but you could also you could
Fillet
just
it?
feel it. That's what I did. Like you could are you talking about like grabbing underneath it and pulling it up a little?
Yeah. Like this little dude. That's
Zoom
where I was
in.
running into problems.
Zoom in. Let me see.
Oh no.
Enhance.
Enhance. So you want that?
Yeah, I want to kind of like curve it. That's
Oh yeah,
this,
just hit the
right?
fillet tool. Hit the fillet tool. Now hit the other one. The other like go to the other side, the matching side.
You're blowing
If
my
you-
mind. Hold on.
Just like extrude. When you do it like that, you'll
Wow.
be, there you go.
Okay.
Grab the other one.
With this guy, do I need to hit shift?
No, that's what I'm saying. You highlight it, then hit fill, or you can even hit fill it, I think, and then highlight it. But now go and click it.
Okay.
Did you? Yeah. Now you got both of them. Now when you
Yeah.
do them, they're both gonna be the same.
Wonder what I should do in that.
Just grab it. You're gonna just grab it and see what you can do. It'll only allow you to go so much.
Oh.
See, it won't even let you do any.
That's weird.
Wait. So what's the problem with the battery tabs though? They should be fine if you just go.
When I print it, there's like this tiny little hole.
Turn it over. Let me see. What? I don't think that really would matter though. Let me see
Going the wrong way. Hold on. -0.1. Something like that. 0.05. Why? 0.3.
See you in the
0.2.
comments, Brian.
0.1. 0.01. Okay, I don't like any of that.
Yeah, I think you're.
Yeah.
I think I'm just not understanding. I don't think what the problem is actually. I was thinking of something else.
So when I print it, like on the back side, I can't show you right now, but there's like this tiny little hole.
Turn the like scroll out a little so I can see your model.
Right. He cut too deep. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
know what you're saying. On the corners of your battery tab.
Yeah, like right here, I would just like to curve it just a hair.
If I have a situation like that, I'll fill it at a 0.075 each corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then I guess highlight it in 0.075. See if that works.
Ah,
But yeah, I get what you're saying now, Cole. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
The Vader's Vault chassis are thinner, so yeah, you're gonna you could try. Oh yeah, I don't know. They're very thin. That's the battle you got to do, is to see how close you can get without extruding. So like
yeah, that looks perfect.
if you're doing some of them for like speakers in like an oval hilt, and you're trying to put the speaker in an unorthodox way, because of that, you'll run into the same shit. Kind of sucks.
Now y'all get to watch me.
That's what I was saying though. You should be able to see it. How do you have your oh, you do it like that. All right, I know Jeremy always makes fun of this. I do in display settings, visual style, I do shaded with hidden edges. What that does is it allows you to see through your chassis on the other side, all the like basically like the wire workings of it, so you can see down at the bottom where you can grab things,
Oh, here?
look and pan and zoom. There's a TV looking icon, display setting. Hit that, up the visual style, and I do shaded with hidden edges.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's nice.
And then that way you can see through and see if you're, oh, hey, this is pulling a little too close. It'll show you like an X-ray vision of your chassis, pretty much. So,
Goddamn pan tool. Get out of there. No one's asking you to do that. I wanted to rotate.
Mazzari dropped a new video.
Who?
I sent it to you guys. The guy, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't trust your ass. Hold on, what's going on here?
Oh. Don't sleep.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
He dropped a new one.
Is that other one still?
It's an Oreo.
Everybody's asking us about Dream Sabers and stuff.
Is that the guy that makes the Fifis?
TVs.
He makes the Holy Grails, dude.
Yeah.
That's what he makes the.
Why is it not?
Where you at, Cole?
He finds them.
Oh god damn it!
He finds them.
Select,
Dude.
rotate,
Let's see. Austin's asking, "What is everyone's dream saber they want to have
curve.
a chance to install?" Assuming it hasn't happened already.
Let me do these one
Yeah,
at a
man. I
time.
don't know. I've pretty much hit all my unicorns, and there's not really many hilts left for me to.
I'd like a chance to install a Black Mama someday.
Oh.
You know what? I was wrong. The Graflex Metal Master. That's one that I would love to do.
Fair. Yeah.
That's definitely it. That'd be probably be like my
With the
swan
vintage
song.
graphics.
Yes. Oh my god. Yes, that would be. That's seriously probably my swan song. You know what I mean? Like probably the last one I'll ever do if I get around to it. Where you at, Cole?
Filleting.
Feel it. Feel it. Open your
I
presents.
think that's it. That's the only stuff that was bugging me. That needed to be a little shorter. TBD on these holes, how they're going to work out.
Is that for the 16 millimeter switches? With the guy?
Yeah, and then I did the back one a little smaller just because
Oh yeah, for the dome.
it's just for a dome tactile.
Is the chassis visible when you open it? I mean, the bottom probably will be.
Yeah. Probably it'll go into about right here.
That's the thing that sucks. I was talking about that earlier. Doing greeblies on that chassis, like designs and stuff, will be hard because of how thin it's gonna have to be. How small the speed, like the diameter is.
Yep. This one, I just want to get one that works. Okay, any tips on rotating and stuff like that? Or do you just eventually get there?
Yeah, I just use the orbit tool, and then
Do
you
your
know
best.
I orbit, and then I use the I push in the wheel on my mouse to grab and move different areas. But then you'll have to go back to hitting orbit. You know, that's it. That's all I do. Oh, and I use the cube to kind of throw me back up on different areas. You know, if I want to go back to the top, front, side. That cube up there in the top right.
Oh, the cube. I thought you said cube.
The orientation cube
Oh,
or whatever.
nice.
That's what I use.
What is that? Oh, I forgot. I can see those little lines now. Okay. Cool. Great. I think that's all I have to share.
And that's all you have to say about that.
Yeah.
All right, Jesse, your turn, dude. Show us your chassis progress.
Yeah, whip it out.
I'm working on something. Not a chassis though.
Come on, dude. Don't hold out on us, dude. Come on, man. What the fuck?
That's back on you, dude. Let's see that simple and effective going.
Is it back on me? No, it's back on Jeremy.
That was Jeremy now. Okay.
It's Jeremy's turn. I took a little break. Actually, I will take a break. When it comes back to me, I'll show you guys how I do my my recessing chassis greebly bullshit. So I'm gonna drink. Just as a bitch.
No.
Excuse me.
All right, I got a little further.
Oh, that looks nice.
Thanks. Here's my OLED screen.
Damn. That's a little boy. Look at that. What is that for? Is that the
This will
Yoda?
be my SK. So basically a Graphics 2.0.
Is it small because of the crystal chamber?
Oh, it's not small. I don't know. It just kind of looks that way. This is for an OLED screen right here. So it's pretty decent size. I mean, that's about an inch and a half.
Okay.
Probably there.
Little full. Is it like the fully removable type thing?
Yeah.
Fillet removable.
Fillet.
Fillet removable.
Don't sleep.
Just a bitch. Excuse me.
Okay.
What you working on, Jesse? Is this a surprise?
Yeah, something.
Something. Oh. Simple and effective, dude.
Simple and effective.
Like this. Hmm. I don't know if I want to put LEDs in this chassis, man, or just put some cool greeblies on it. I think I'll probably skip the LEDs. Both. Jeff, both.
All right, let's see. Just got a vintage cup.
All right, but not this one. I don't want to. I think not this guy. I'll do some 35s. They're a little bit more robust.
Where's Albert? That bitch. Dude, I love what you're doing with your chassis, Jeremy.
Thanks.
The
Heavily inspired by you, man. Just trying to keep up.
nah, not at all, dude. But I love that. I love how you're doing your board cradle. It's so cool looking,
Right on.
and that looks dope. Dang, your gears look great.
Thanks.
I
Dude.
didn't think about putting fillets on the sides of each of all that. Yeah, like that. That looks great, dude.
Here too. I'm gonna send this one out to get printed in MDF.
Nice. Yeah, as I was gonna say, you might lose. Like sometimes I've lost some fillet detail on small pipings.
Yeah.
With PLA, so it's like, you know what I mean. You gotta kind of make your greeblies a little bit big.
Hmm.
And you're doing the external kill switch in the switch milled out section.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I really like that idea, man. That external kill switch was great on this version. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't even pick it up.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's just so. I mean, if you can do it, why not? You know.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this Canon scrap that I did it on, I haven't had to charge the battery in forever because I just kill switch it on and off.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't really ever have to open it up. I do though because it's it's got all those blinkies and shit in it. But still.
Jesse, Black Panther was good. Need to go see it.
Oh yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I really want to see it. I don't know when though, but
I'd say probably the second best Phase 4 behind Spider-Man.
After
Yeah.
I'd say Spider-Man's still the best Phase 4. Mainly nostalgia, but it was good too. But this one was really good. I think I like this one more than Thor. I like Thor a lot too.
Thor wasn't as bad as a lot of people made it out to be.
Yeah, no, it's good. Thor's definitely my number 3 out of the movies, at least, of Phase 4.
there's Zach.
Huh?
Zach up in there? What's up, Zach?
I think
Zach's
Black
in the
Panther was the
chat.
best Phase 4, honestly. Yeah, I still like Spider-Man more, but it was very good. See, Black Panther's a very sad movie.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I still didn't cry, where
Oh,
Spider-Man made me cry.
we got some bots.
I got some bots. Click it.
Click
it.
in my area. Hell yeah, dude! I want to meet up with them.
Info.
Hot singles in my area, dude. Fucking sign me up, bro. It's so sad. People probably actually really fall for that. Oh my god, she's down the street. She wants to meet up. Click. Hacked. Oh man. Excellent.
Hmm.
Bet Jesse hits up those hot singles in his area. Don't lie, dude. Sometimes you just gotta let them know you're down the street. Hit them up and say, "Excuse me, ma'am, can I please have a hug?" You know, that type of thing. God, Jesse, that was so fucking funny for me. Hey, Jesse said, "Oh, you messed up, dude. You should have never said that." He was just like, "I'm going to bed." Jesse looked right at me. He was like,
Here's the new thing to pick on Carter.
I love that boy. God, I love that boy.
Bro, when you sent that, the medieval one,
Oh, dude.
oh my god, I was
I had a-
crying.
I had a-
I was in the taco shop literally crying.
That's why he shouldn't have messed.
Like
He
I was
shouldn't,
laughing.
he shouldn't have teased me with the Taco San Miguel shit, okay? That's why I was like, oh, this dude wants some. I'll give him
Dude,
some.
yeah. When you did the
Or that fair
like
thing.
I had to read it like a couple times. Like
I'm glad you got a kick out of that. Good.
that was good.
He was like, I don't think he was very amused. He was like, just sitting there like, all right. And I was like, dude, you started this war as soon as you bragged about your Taco San Miguel too. Not cool, bro.
Haven't seen any of Phase 4. Wow.
Any of Phase 4? That's like a couple years worth of shit, right?
It's
I
like
don't know, like 2 or 3 at the most.
what
Two.
was first Phase 4? Was it Homegirl?
Black Widow?
Black Widow?
I think it might have been.
Or was it Far From Home? Or not Far From Home. Yeah, Far From Home.
Maybe it was. No.
What was the first movie? That was the first movie after Endgame,
Black
right?
Widow was Phase 4, wasn't it? Yeah, because it wasn't Phase 3. I think it was Black Widow because it was supposed to be. They got pushed back like a year, didn't it?
Yeah. But what came out first? Didn't
It was Black Widow, then Shang-Chi, then Eternals,
Well, did any of the
then
Disney
Spider-Man
Plus
No Way
shows
Home.
Did any of the Disney Plus shows? Oh, it was WandaVision,
Okay.
right? That was the first thing in Phase 4, WandaVision.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was
Thank
tight.
That show had me all kinds of upset for a while because I thought it was only like 6 episodes, and I was like, "Get to the point right now!" Or I'm about to get mad. I was like 20 minutes every week. I was starting to get like, I hate this show, and then I was like, "Oh, I got like 4 episodes." Okay, all right. Yeah, man, it took a minute to take off. And we weren't even like used to that.
Oh,
format.
Spider-Man was phase 3. Okay.
See you, Jeff. Have a good one, man.
Enhance.
Oh, I'm going to swap it over to Benji for a while.
Okay. Let me hit my president button. All right, you should be good. All right. Oop. Oop. What happened here?
Wait. Shit. No. There we go. Damn it.
Oop. It's all right, dude.
Walking away now.
Let's see if I can fit this boot. I tried to start doing something different on the speaker side, so I'm not straight ripping off Jeremy's chassis. And I've kind of come to like doing these guys at the end. Oop. I said we. Oh, whatever. Okay, that guy's a little too close. But what I will do is hold this guy down. Let's just go down one. Oh, what?
Yeah, I pretty much decided anytime I post a chassis, I'm just gonna be like inspired by and list everyone I know.
Nah, you good, dude. There we go. Did not want to play with me, huh? Let's go 3. Come on. Boom. Seriously? Why not? All right, whatever. Let's just do 3 anyways. Oh, bitch. Yeah, there we go. So what I do here is I draw on surfaces, and it's I kind of started it. I'll show you guys on the sides. To see how it's down in there because it has to be on that plane. So what I do is I go here and I'll use my middle line to make sure everything's even, and then I'll mirror a lot of stuff so everything is super even. Then hit bodies, and I can get rid of all of that. Then I can hit Q and extrude for all 3 of these. Hit bodies again to bring it back, and then I always kind of rotate it a little bit. And then over here, I hit object, extrude from object, and I'm probably only going in 1. Boom, done. So now I have that guy right there on the speaker end. And then Cole, when I was saying to use, see how you can see all of my things that I've created. One of the main reasons I use this is so I can, then I can just turn it. And then there it is right there. I don't have to do all those measurements anymore. Now I just hit L for line, click on a plane, that it needs to be on and do the same process. And you can pretty much get it exact, you know what I mean? Like I'll hit right here, and then I know this is 3, so I'll just hit 3, and then boom. And then I want to say this was however much across, but that's it right there. And now 3, boom, boom. And then the great part about that is now that you have those lines kind of drawn, you can just go, all right, there. You know what I'm saying? And then there. And then I'll go down 3, which might actually be, it looks like it's off a little bit, but it's just because it's like kind of showing through. You know what I mean?
Were those objects not still on that other plane?
No, I already extruded it. They're gone now. They're a part of the piece.
Okay.
So now that I've extruded them, it lays that imprint on. But like basically that took me like what, a couple minutes to do the other one. This one took me seconds.
Yeah.
So basically whenever I do, see, it's already drawn there. So I'll go here, objects there. Now I'm doing -1. Boom. Now that's pretty much done for the most part. And then I will usually do something in here too. But I did something up top here, which I always like to do. I'm going to do something real fast. And I'm going to insert my SVG because I sometimes forget these. I only insert really one SVG. And it is the Death Star panels. I like to put the Death Star panels on my SD whatever it's called. Like
Those look really good.
it was like the first time I ever put any kind of image on anything, and I was like, done, man. I don't want to play with that any other way. Like I've been doing it the same every time.
Is the SVG like a vector, or is it a?
It's yeah, I think so, right? I just put my images in a converter.
Okay.
Right, a PNG or whatever to SVG converter, and then sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But this works. This one's always worked. So this one This one's not on a plane. It's actually on the surface because I'm able to click that. And then boom, and then I just go 1 there, hit Q, and then boom, 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 boom. And then since it's not wild, I usually don't go too deep on these because you'll get, you know, crazy like support structure bullshit you don't need. So just 0.50. And then there we go. That's for my cradle there.
Double A Barry, so you did those Death Star panels by hand.
Dude, I used to do them like in a way harder way. And then I accidentally did it like that. And I was like, oh, that's 100 times easier. So you can do them a bunch of different ways. I honestly don't use that many SVGs unless I get like a crazy idea, and I'm like, all right, I want to do, you know, something. And again, the picture has to translate well. Most SVGs that you create, they don't put, like if I had a logo, somebody's logo, and I had a lot of little details, like unless I was printing in resin or something like that, it'd have to be pretty big to get all the details.
But if you did like thick line art, you could bring it in and okay.
Yeah, for sure. All right, now what I do is, this is the part that's the most time consuming in any chassis that I do. And it's usually just guessing. So like that's where it stops, obviously. But I'm going to do, with this one, sometimes I have a theme, but I'm just kind of going with it. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to spend a lot of time on this. I know it right now. So what I've been doing is, like on these guys, see how they zigzag a lot on these chassis that I've been doing? The hardest part about that is I have to create that inlay like 3 times. So it's worth it in the end. I might not do it. But basically what I do is I go, you know, 12, and then I hit stop, and then I find my 45-degree angle or whatever, which is kind of annoying because it's never always like right on. But you know, I'll hit that, and then I'll go from here, and I'll go like 6. Yeah. Oh, let's go 3. 3, and then I'll go another 12. Boom, and then I'll go 3. Boom. Yeah. And then I'll go to 12. And you just do this crap all around. But it creates a lot of depth, but it also takes so much of your time. Like, because then basically what I do is I push it in, and then I draw another one around that, and I pull that one out, and then I do another one. So you got to end up doing like 3 for a lot of detail. But you know what? Let's just do that. Why not? And then how long is this? I'll go that high. Now here's what I do though, that I was talking about. That's just like I live by this tool because it just saves you so much time. So now I'm going to draw my middle mark there, S mirror. You know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of all this shit so we can see it. That one, 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 and that one. And boom. Done. Now I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of this. So I click the whole thing. Oh, something's not. I can't click this because something is not. Oh, there we go. This guy probably. Delete. Oh. There we go. That's wrong. Boom. Oh, what the fuck? There we go. That was weird. So now I've highlighted that and go away, bitch. Q object. This guy. And since this is a thicker chassis like we were talking about earlier, I can go in like 2. Boom. And that gives me a really cool, deep-seated place to do greeblies. Actually, I'm kind of glad I went with that. That's a little different. It's a little offset than what I usually do. But yeah, then I just go over here, and now I can do it a lot quicker. Because I can essentially match it. And for people who are real OCD about it being extremely identical there, it's not going to look identical because it's seeing through an object. There were plenty of times where I was like, hold on, like I'm way off. But you're not. It's just, you know, finding through it. Plus, I mean, it's not going to be super matching anyways when you really look at it because these chassis are smaller than you think. As long as you use the same like lineup, like how I'm using 3 and 12 and 3 and 12, then you'll be fine. How boring is this, right? Me just talking seriously.
I don't think it's entertaining. I'm learning a lot.
This is like the most serious I've ever been on any stream ever. I think that is if I would seriously have to say that, like, building the chassis is simple. It's just designing something new every time. You know what I mean? Like, for a while, I was doing the same thing over and over and over again, and then I started to be like, man, I need to kind of like try something different, spice it up. But that's where I spend most of the time is looking at the design and going, you know, I try some things and then I'll spend like 20, 30 minutes on like a certain design. And sometimes I'm like, scrap all that. I hate it. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to experiment.
Yeah.
I'm glad we could unmess up the mistake I made. That was fun.
Yeah.
Normally I would just spam the back button 97 times.
Well, see, yeah, I would have just like cut and then redid the whole top part and then like figure out which part I could redo quickest and just would have went for that. But you'd be fine. So yeah, from here, I'm going to, I still have these areas, so I'll probably just do, draw on here. I'm probably just going to do Oh, and this is what I was saying earlier too, kind of with your Vadersvault problem, was this guy right here. Yeah, see this line right here where my to hold my soundboard. I got to make sure I don't extrude close enough to that, but I've got plenty to work with. I could probably push that in at least 1 or 2. But since this is just going to be a like a piping greebly setup, probably go. Let's go 5. Let's go here. Actually,
I don't think it'll show up, but these are those little holes I was talking about. Just teeny tiny.
Oh yeah, you've been fine. I mean, but I feel you. It's definitely one of those things where
I just don't like the idea. Like eventually, that's gonna get crack.
all right, that looks good. And then I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Oh, fuck that. Let's do it right here. Yeah, and I'll probably just run pipes through all these for the most part.
Did you see Brian's question? Can't you just save a design, then copy and paste onto a new chassis?
You're basically saying like create a an SVG of greeblies. Yeah, you could. But it changes. You know what I mean? Because not every chassis is going to be the same size, same length, same everything. So I could do that, but this is part of the fun for me, anyways, is to just go ahead and go. Okay, how am I going to do this one? I'm going to do it completely different and whatever. But you could, just like I put the Death Star panels on, you could do. Oh, that's off. That's off for sure. You could do your own SVG that you want to just kind of slap on there every time. But I mean, it's really whatever works for you, dude. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Whoop. Man, see, there's a problem.
Hey, PVC chassis is cool too, Abraham.
What's up?
Abraham says my PVC chassis. LOL.
Dude, PVC chassis are how I first did it back in the day. I still have a PVC chassis somewhere around here. All right, let's try -1. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, we're making some progress on this guy. So on this side, I would basically do something here, and then I'll probably just leave that because there's not enough room. But that'll be all right. That looks cool.
Waiting for the Kobachone.
Oh, you could put a Kobe up in this. Go ahead and finish out what I got here. Hang on, I did my plane upside down. All right, there we go. I haven't even got to the part that takes the longest. I'm still laying shit out. Basically, the more time and detail you put in it, the cooler it is, obviously, just like anything else. But I also get to a point usually where I just get tired, and I'm like, that'll do. Because I can design these all day long.
You get lost in this easy.
You get lost in it, and you try things. And like, honestly, some of the chassis that I've done that are my favorite, that are like the most detailed, are the ones that I took many breaks in. I did like over the span of like a week. You know what I mean? Just like, all right, I'll come back to this one later. But like, you can spend all day doing this. I mean, because again, like I said, I haven't even got to like the piping or the inside or all that stuff. I'm literally just making canvases to draw in right now. There we go. So like, I'm going to put stuff in here, you know, vents and pipes and greeblies all around Because I mean the chassis is basically built like it could work right now, but I want to make it look like in universe functional mechanical pieces are all over the place in there. So I think what I'm going to end up doing with this guy is I'm going to do one more here. You know what? Oh, also forgot, if you can use areas to where you can get a good mirror, like that's half, you know. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go from like here. I'm going to go up to there, and I'm going to go over to
Cody's a bitch.
good. And then from there, now when I, now whenever I do the mirror here, hit my middle line, boom, it's all symmetrical. And then I will delete that. I'll go here, I'll Q. And Cody's a bitch. And then I will extrude it. I think 1, isn't that right? Yeah, we'll do 1 for this guy. Do that one there. And then I got space right here. Oh, and then I like doing these vents on each one. That's why another reason why I started doing this shape is because then it gives me like this cool, like, I don't know, it felt like some kind of Fallen Order thing, which is what I did on my my Fallen Order chassis. I tried to get cues from like the designs from a lot of shit in that game. And then I guess maybe I'm gonna do 3 on this side. So for this dude, I'm gonna do let's do 6. 5. 5. 5. Let's go 10. Nope.
See you, Brian. Thanks for tuning in, man. Oops.
Later, Brian. Crazy bitch. Later, Brian. Is Cody a liar again, dude? Is that what's going on here?
Kyle says the only thing I can do in
Cody's always
Fusion
lying.
is depression.
Wait, what? What'd you say, Jeremy?
Kyle said the only thing I can design in Fusion 360 is depression.
Dude, you want to talk about it? I'll talk about it with you. I spent many hours sitting there going, why do I even do this? What? Whose idea was this? Okay, and I don't feel like changing that up, so I'm probably going to just... Let's see how this works out. Let's go with 4. No, that's going to leave it too close. All right. Here's the beauty about some greeblies. I'm like, all right, I don't want to fix all that shit, so this one greebly is going to be a little different.
Benji, have you saved yet?
No, I have not. I haven't saved this this thing at all.
God, I haven't either.
All right, let's see what that looks like. You know what? Screw it. Boom. Yeah, saved. Jesse didn't see it. Well,
I'm supposed to be looking at something.
No, I saved a document, dude, to a certain name there.
I can't even see it.
Right there.
Oh.
I was trying to figure out what to type up. See, this is what I was talking about. This is one of the beautiful parts about Star Wars is that's like I needed to shorten these boxes. Instead, I went, nah, fuck it. One's gonna be an off size. That's what I love about greeblies, dude. They don't all have to be perfect. Let's go in 1. Boom, bitch. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. And then the same thing over here. I'm just going to...
I like greeblies.
I like my greeblies to be recessed. recess them deep now.
Oh, Jesus.
Recess them deep. I do, man. I realized for a long time I was shying away from recessing my space in there. Oh, that's off. Okay. Oh, that's why, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, but because I used to think that it was like, oh man, it's going to take so much support material. I started turning off almost all my support material for greeblies. Like, you'll see if you do something like, if you do a chassis design like this, where it's like a lot of pieces that are everywhere, the slicer will be like, you need a support for everything. And I used to be like, oh, I don't want to support and pull it, and it'd be ugly. This last chassis I did, I pulled it. I put blockers on everything except for like the bottom and like the battery terminals and or the tabs, the cradle, battery cradle, board cradle. And I was just like, just support those. Everything else, screw it. Let's see. And it printed out beautifully. And I was like, all right, so supports on chassis are dumb. There's no, you know what I mean? Like, unless it's a serious overhang or something like that.
Yeah.
I block every one of them now. Oh, I forgot. Okay, that's why I was like, what the hell? I got one more. Should have done it in there. Where was it? Is it this guy? Oh, it's the whole thing. That's right. So let's go. Boom. Albert to bench. And so yeah, this is again, like I said, this is all just making the template. So now what I'll do is yeah, I would just go in and start my round of inlaying everything and extruding it out. So the reason why I push everything in is so, and then I draw on these planes and I pull stuff out. So that way everything has dimensions and details and stuff like that. It just gives it a lot more. But that's what I would do. I would go and do, like I just did. I would do every side here. Like, I'll do something real quick before I give it away. This is one thing I started doing just to fill up spots. Was I'm going to do a circle right at the middle line, and I'm going to go. Let's just do 1.5. 1.5. Hit that. Now what I want to do is I want to do S for the search, and then I'm going to do pattern. And I'm going to do a circular pattern just like Jeremy would do on the speaker. I'm going to hit that, and then this is my center point. And oh, hold on. Hit this guy, and then switch to the center point. That's my center point. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, let's try 32. Actually, that's right on the money. I could do more. I will do more. 36.
Cole, what are you doing?
Buying a sound font.
42. Damn, really? All right, let's do 46. 48.
And my computer froze.
48. All right, here you go. So now what I did was I hit the circle, and of course it's going to do circles on everywhere. But this is the one place it's going to pull the most. I'm going to hit OK, and then I'm going to go here, and I'm going to hit Q. Boom, 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 boom. And then, Cole, this is what's really cool about extruding too, is if you just go here and hit click, boom, there they all are done. There we go. There's a bunch of pipes in that little spot that I was going to put them in.
Nice.
And then another thing I've done a lot, I'm not going to do it, but if you had enough room, you could go here and hit circle, and then it pulls all of this up, right? So you can see them. And then that's the circle point. You could pull it out if you had room again. This is just an example real quick to that. Then whenever you turn it and you go here, you can go here and go, give me that. Now it looks like it covers that pipe. It's like conduit piping or what? Not conduit. Like, see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It gives it that little detail of like. Actually, I'm going to do that to every one of them. That looks dope. Boom. Okay. The only thing that sucks is this is where it separates the boys from the men. You have to do it one at a time.
Do it what, many times?
Yeah, you have to do it each time because you can't do them all in one and pull them all. It won't. It will only line up on like one, or maybe. Let's see. Some it won't. Let's see if it does it. Let's just do 1.7. No, is it more than that? I didn't see the first measurement because I didn't think I'd keep it. All right, maybe I could do it all. Some of them won't let you though. You know what I mean? Like some of them, it's like, no, sorry, this isn't the plane that you're on anymore, or something. We're all experimenting here, right? All right, moment of truth. It will. Oh, we might have looked out. It might. It did. It drew on all of them. Yeah, sometimes for some reason, Jeremy, I've come across where I've tried to draw multiple circles like this on certain greeblies and areas.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just won't let me. And I was like, oh, okay.
I've had that happen too. Yeah. Gotta
That
do
worked.
it the long way.
Cool, that worked. Okay, so here's what I was saying earlier, though, Cole, and Jeremy, too. I think Jeremy knows now, but click that one line, fill it, and then just everything you click adds to the fillet.
I did that after you told me about it. I was like, man, this is so much easier than what I was doing.
How many times you were holding down that shift key trying to grab a bunch of shit without losing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was an accident. Like I straight up clicked and was just moving too fast or something. And then I don't know. I wonder if I can move that one back a little bit. Let's go there. Can I move this guy back some? See, it won't let me redo it. That kind of sucks. That's one thing I don't really understand yet is how to undo a fillet. Because it won't let me do this one anymore. Oh, I love that. Lame. I'll just have to fix it by going back and doing them all over again. All right. All right. Someone else's turn. Cole, you still working on one?
No, I'm done.
Are you done?
I gotta print it and hope for the best.
Hell yeah. I haven't really looked at the disrespect. Whatever, Cody. Only thing I can divide is that question. Let's see. Just finished doing some light greebly work on chest from Jeff on work from Kestis concept. Oh, nice, dude. I love that Boom Kestis Hill. I would love to build one. Magic. What Saber is this for? Are you talking about for the chassis I'm doing, Kyle? This is for a Graphic 2.0. It's for CFX for right now. Could modify it. I will be doing a chassis for my Star Killer, which will be a normal 2.0, but it'll be with a Profi.
You finished your chassis, Cole?
Yeah, that's what he was saying. You want to go back to you? Your turn?
Sure.
Are you done?
No, I'm not done. I'm far from done. Hang on. Let me see if I can.
I'm gonna fix that shit that I just did. The only way I know how is I'm gonna have to back out and start it all over. Which should be good. You know, it's cool as I was right on the money. It was 1.8 for my circles. Makes me feel good. Got real good at just eyeballing and being like, that's probably this number.
I'm a greebly noob.
You talking about, dude? You taught me how to do this shit. You ain't no noob. Yeah, that was probably the hardest thing though, was making it your own style, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's hard to do.
it's not easy because there's so many people doing so many different chassis. So it's like, all right, I don't want to copy anyone, but you know, it's all kind of the same thing. So it's like, what do you do? Like, I can easily look and see a chassis and be like, that's Jeremy's. You know what I mean? Or like, yeah, I can even tell Albert's and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's Tim. I can tell Tim's chassis as soon as I look at him. Dude, that looks awesome.
Thanks.
I love the gears. Oh, nice. You did an extra. That's cool. I see what you're doing there.
LED strips will go in here. One on each side. I'm gonna try your piping trick over here, but I didn't want both sides to be the same, so I just make a few piping things in here.
You can see the pipes on the other side, just the exact same way I do it. That's what's helped me a lot. Like to line up your pipes.
Yeah.
Say you have a certain like gap between them.
Yeah.
If you're looking at it with the same display settings that I use, you can line up your circles to match them perfectly. Like it'll show you like the line of the circle where it starts. It won't look like a circle. It'll look like a tally. But that was something that I was like, oh, hell yeah. So that's why I use that was it display wire shades or whatever it is?
Yeah.
That's mainly why I use it. So I can see if it lines up with the other sides or not. Yeah, dude, I love how you're like your component like to hold the board and all that stuff is like pushed in like its own segmented area. Like mine's all still one cylinder. You know what I mean? That looks awesome.
Thanks, man. Yeah, how it just kind of rises just for the board.
Yeah, and it's like what I mean is it's not all on the edge. You know, it's not. Your chassis has more of a, like I was saying, like segmented parts instead of just being one straight cylinder. Now I got to change up my whole fucking game, dude. Thanks a lot. You. I tried doing that with filleting certain areas, like my speaker. There was one that I fillet the speaker, and it was like all weird looking, and I was like, "That's cool." Jesse knows what I'm talking about, dude. Hell yeah, Jesse.
Yeah. I'm working on something.
Why can't I go on this bitch? What the fuck?
I didn't realize I was on mute. The thing you just did was really cool.
What's up? What now?
When he was that little like reverse. Well, I guess not a reverse fillet, but on those pipes on the other side, that was really neat.
Yeah. Nice. I like it's a quick tool and it makes things, you know, it gives it a nice look, like up here. Takes all the corners out.
Those almost look like Graphics T-tracks, or looks really neat.
Oh yeah, it does look like that.
Yeah, I've done something similar like that to make knurled pipes. You know what I mean? Same concept,
Yeah.
kind of. But you take one of the pipes and just kind of, I think I had it somewhere. That one chassis and that speeder, I did it, but it just makes it look like cogs and knurling. You know,
Yeah. Like gnarly.
gnarly, like a gnarly swirly type thing. You know? See now, why is it not letting me do it on this guy? What's going on here?
Hey, I have probably a dumb question, but
No such thing, bro.
if I've got a Saber that's like this and it's got pre-drilled accent LEDs, can I just design a chassis that'll hold pixels here
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and just do that instead, so I don't have to I don't like accent LEDs.
Yeah, that's what I do. I usually put the PCBs under on the.
Okay, so just measure it out, and so you would not do round things. You would do like something you could slide a strip into.
Well, yeah. You can design a holder for a strip that's connected to the chassis. So when you slide the whole chassis in, and your LEDs, especially if you use, a little strip or whatever, it's going to light it all up. So you don't have to be really on the money, but you kind of, you know what I mean? Like you have to be in the same area. But you got to keep in mind that like a light inside there is going to shine. It's going to be like a light inside of a dark tube. It's going to blind everything. So, but it'll work for sure. See, I'm running into that problem on this side, Jeremy. It won't let me do it on the other side of it.
What's that?
Parking with where I was trying to put the pieces over it. For some reason on this side, it won't let me do what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand, man. I really don't get why it does this.
I always just took it like there was something that was slightly off. It's not quite symmetrical.
Yeah, right. Like it's the length of the. Oh well. Good thing about this is you just got to kind of get it close. They're small details, so. Tell you what, though, if this is that much of a pain in the ass, I might not do this shit again. I wonder if Facebook's gonna get mad at us. I didn't think about that because I called you a bitch the other day, and it was like, "Hey, you can't do that to solo sabers." I was like, "Damn it!" I had to go in and change my response. Facebook sent me a bullying message, and I was like, "He's the real bully." I'm just clapping back, man. This ain't fair. It's so funny though with Facebook. Hey, watch your language, sir. I'm like, dude, all right. All right, let's see what happens here. I swear to God. Yeah, okay, I get what's going on here. Son of a bitch. It ain't gonna work. Well. Wow. You gonna be like that, huh? That's how you wanna be? Whatever. Why won't it let me do that? Okay, let's see. Do it, Kyle. It's I mean, bro, Jeremy's got that video to help you 2 videos to help you build the basic chassis. And that's just crucial. Watch those, man. I watched them 1,000 times probably. And then just play with it, man. That's all it is. Look, dude, I don't even really know how to set up most stuff on the computer. I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to things. I usually have to ask Jesse, and I'm like, hey, man, how do I TikTok? Shit like that. So, like, you can do it. Anyone can do this. It's just watching videos. I'm just kidding. I'll never ask Jesse how to TikTok, dude. TikTok's destroying our nation. Poisoning our kids' minds.
It is pretty funny, though.
It does have some funny shit in it. I'm like that old grumpy dude who's like, TikTok's dumb, and then someone shows me one, and I'm like, all right, that's pretty good, though. I'll admit to that one. Stupid ass shit. I wonder why in the world it won't let me do it on that side. Maybe. Let's see. Maybe I have to do this. This is kind of dumb. You thinking about painting yours too? Exactly.
I don't know that I'll paint it. I'm not really good at that. I like using rub and buff though.
I mean, that's basically what I do, bro.
Yeah.
I use like rub and buff and like Sharpies and shit, like whatever works.
Sharpies, is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
I thought you were hand painting that stuff, man. That's what's up.
No, man. This is rub and buff, Sharpie, oil paints to like give it a wash.
Yeah.
But dude, I only really use a couple colors. You know what I mean? Like the I'll use red and like bronze, like copper or whatever. And it's just like highlighting a few pieces. So I mean, you could use paint. I've used paint before, but I ran out of some paint. And I used a Sharpie once, and I was like, "That's done, dude. We're done. We're done here." I use paint pen. It just gets messy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like,
I tried to paint mine before, and I tried it once. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good on painting chassis.
nah, man.
But if you can do it with marker and stuff, that's cool. I don't mind the rub and buff.
Dude, I only use, honestly, nowadays, literally, I only use rub and buff, Sharpie, like I said, the red and gold or red and bronze. I'll put some green and blue every now and then just because I have a shitload of Sharpies. But I do that, and then I'll do a little bit of my oil. I have a black oil, what is it? Artisan, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever company that is. I'll do that, and I'll do like a with water, do a wash, and wipe it off. But really, just sanding your chassis down like crazy, and adding all that, just and I'll clear coat it. That's about it. I mean, it does take time. It takes some time to do. There's no doubt about that.
I did Cody's and just acrylic. It turned out okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll work.
What? Some what called?
Just acrylic paint.
Yep.
Oh. Gave it a wash.
Mm-hmm. And then dry brushed.
I do the same techniques to Albert's mom every Saturday night.
It's a fail-proof technique.
It's the only way she'll let me get her.
Just remember to brush with the grain.
Oh my. Dude. You know, one thing I really hate about this crap is, so you go circle pattern, right? Circular pattern. There's two options, and I'm always choosing the wrong one. It looks the same, when you go in the search pattern.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Which one's different?
I don't know what the one does, but always choose the one on the bottom.
Nope.
I don't know what that dude does either, man.
That was wrong for me.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it changes. What the fuck? There we go. Cool, dude. I just had to select the same one 3 times. Stupid.
728.
What was it?
728.
Yeah, 48. That's right. Give me that. All right, let's see.
feel like I gave that one my all. I'm pretty happy with it. Maybe I'll dick around with it for a while more.
Yeah, dude. That looks
Looks really
honestly,
good.
yeah, it's one of my more favorites that you've done for sure. All right. Now can I draw on you, you piece of shit?
Let's see what you're doing, bud.
Hey, what?
Let's see what you're up to.
All right. I don't. All right. You guys want to see me struggle? All right. It's up to you. I would have been going a lot faster, but I ran into this snag.
Jesse, you're on mute if you're talking to us. Oh, okay.
Recording something. I screen shared it. You should be able to do it.
Oh, my bad. Yep, here.
So, all right. Remember how I did this side? And I was like, sometimes it won't let you.
Yeah.
It wouldn't let me on this side. So, what I ended up doing was, since these guys are already finished, these pipes that go all the way across, I did another set on this side like I would. So see how there's all those circles, but I'm really only using these. Like it will show you where your like piece is that you're drawing on. See, like there it is. See, like that's the piece. If I were to turn the body back on, that's where I'm in. So that's very.
That makes me dizzy, dude.
I know, dude. Trust me. But this is one of those troubleshooting to like say, no, you're not going to win. I'm going to win. But I think I got this. So Fusion can suck my butt, dude. Let's see if this works. Basically, this is almost kind of like what I was telling Cole to do earlier. I had to draw on the surface to create another surface to pull through because it just wouldn't let me for some reason. So now that I got that, now let's see. Yep. Suck it, Fusion. I want to talk to the manager. I want to speak to who's in charge. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Was it 2.5? 2.5. Yeah, suck my butt, dude. I did it. Whew, that was dumb. So that's basically what I had to do was, because this created all the way over to here, every time I tried to draw on this surface, it didn't recognize this. So I had to put circles that were identical to that pipe and basically make a new footprint. Cool, dude. One side. One side done. All right, now I'm going to put a fillet on each one of these guys.
You ever use the mirror tool? You could draw on one side and flip it and do the other side when you're done.
I haven't tried it on stuff like this. I can try it on the other side because I'm about to try that. Oh, you bitch. Oh, you bitch. Damn it, Jeremy. This is all your fault.
My fault.
Yeah, dude. I want to talk to the Solo Sabers manager. Please. Yeah, I haven't tried it because it's not on a flat plane or a surface.
Yeah.
I bet it won't let me because it's a bitch. Oh, how far back can I go? That'll do. Cool. Oh, crap. What was that? Oh, well, that's fine. There we go. There's those little guys. Now I'm going to try to do that again real quick. Or I can move on to something else if you guys want to see something else. Usually I stay there so I can make sure everything's the right size. You know what I mean? Because if I move on to something else and come back, sometimes I'm like, crap, what was the dimension of that?
Finish it up.
So, all right, let's see. Nailed it. Dude, I swear to God, it's like a USB. You know what I mean? Like a USB port where you plug it in wrong like 2 times. And you're like, no, and then you plug it in the same way. It's like, all right. I'm like, all right, okay, fine, you like that. All
I
right,
broke my 90-degree connector today. I was so sad, man. It's been with me since the beginning.
dude, really? I've had
Mhm.
mine for quite a while. I do want the one that's straight though. I do want one of those. Because is that right? Was that right? 48. Here's what I was saying though. You can see. Yeah, that's right. See how you
Yeah.
can see the other side?
Yeah.
That's the right gaps. That's the right everything. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna do this guy again.
What's your favorite chassis you have right now? Which one are you talking about, Cody? What's up, Sean? Did you get your business page back?
Oh, you bitch. Oh, you.
Kinda.
Yeah, that shit sucks, Sean. Sorry to hear that.
What exactly happened? He got hacked, and then
He's looking at too much porn, dude. He's looking at too much porn. He got caught. Sorry, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, somebody hacked his shit and logged him out or something, right?
I don't know.
All I know is, yeah, he got hacked and couldn't access his Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, probably true. All right, good. I was just kidding. Sorry, bro. Yeah, that sucks though, man. Dude, it made me think about that when that happened. I was like, oh god, I spent so long, like so many years just getting to like 1,000 people liking my shit.
Me too. I mean, that's the only place I mean, I guess I have Instagram too, but I didn't start Instagram the same time I started my Facebook. It's got
Dude,
all my pictures.
I didn't really mess with Instagram that much until recently. Adam used to run that, and he was kind of in and out, just doing it whenever. But then once I was like, all right, I need to learn. I need to post more on Instagram. I started posting more pictures and stuff, but that's taken a long time.
You getting that lop installed, Cody?
They got into the account I used to manage the page. That sucks. Because the page was called SP Sabers. I couldn't prove my identity to get back in. Damn. All right. Oop. Hey. On rogue, dudes. What's happening here? Oh, you bitch.
Nice.
Come on now. This is usually why I listen to music and shit, because I get so like I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting everything right. If I talk, I'm just gonna fuck up. I know it. By people who ask me to do tutorials, I'm like, oh, that's a hard thing for me to.
To make a tutorial?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've done it before, but it's just like it's hard for me to work and talk at the same time. That's like even with like installing, like when you do the install streams.
Yeah.
Like if I'm installing, I work better when I'm shutting the hell up. If I'm like talking some, I go and make mistakes. But I love doing it.
yeah, I'm glad I finally sat down and walked through Jeremy's videos. That was really, really helpful.
Yeah, man. I wish we would have played more with it, in person when we were on the trip.
You tried to show me, but we were like super drunk, and I was like, I'm not gonna pick up any of this.
We were all hanging out every time anyway. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't really ever going to be a serious like sit down, and too much fun was being had in every room. So,
But now I can ask questions and stuff, and not sound
like I said, that's the hardest.
moron.
The hardest part is just kind of figuring out how to navigate, man. Straight up, learning little keys for like shortcuts and things just changes the entire way you do it. Because when I first did this, I was like getting so aggravated because I couldn't click on certain things or turn certain things, and I was like, this is just a fucking mess. So my chassis were super simple, like just extreme bare bones. Like, dude, you put more work and design in your chassis that you did than I did for months. Mine was so ugly, just battery, board, speaker, done. Like, I didn't even put a channel for you to put your ribbon in if you wanted to for the board, you know?
That took 2 or 3 tries, but then I got it.
See, but this is what I was saying that I like Jeremy, so I can see with the pipings. Remember how it's like I can line them up better?
Yeah.
If I don't know the measurement, there you go. That's it. That's good enough.
Philly.
Oh, she's mad. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Cut the umbrella. That's not good.
At least you saved before.
I don't know how long ago I saved. It's all right. It'll save it for me. You know what I mean? Like if it crashes, it'll bring me right back to where it was.
That's good.
Yeah, I rely on the autosave like way too hard on my program. It's like if it exited right now, boom, it doesn't matter. Like I never even have to think about it.
I think I've only saved twice. Whoops. Oh well.
I waited so long to save on that one chassis, it almost crashed.
Oh yeah, because it's cloud-based, isn't it?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
There we go. Command save. Boom, bitch. All right, we got it. So yeah, there we go. There's just 2 little sections that I was trying to do quick for you guys, I guess. These guys, what I probably will end up doing is just doing the same shapes and pulling them out. This, again, like I said, I'm going to pull out the shape, like I'm basically going to draw the shape 2 more times, where basically this will pull out the whole thing to make a channel, and then I'll draw in 1 more and push that in, and then my greeblies will be, pipes and pieces on the inside. So this will just give it like a lot of that. And then these guys, I'll do a little, whatever that shape is, I'll do some there. But yeah, I kind of want to try to do something a little different up top here. I did this one really cool like reactor type effect once, but it was kind of a bitch. That's some serious progress. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
It just takes time, and that's the best way to do it is to just do one side and then go, all right, let's do that other one. I am actually going to go ahead and probably go ahead. I can probably do a vent real quick, which is something I enjoy doing. So I'll probably do, let's see, this is the middle point.
I just ordered that chassis. I just designed in MDF. Cost about $40.
Damn.
From Jaws Tech, Sean.
Jeremy,
But I had it polished also. Yeah, what's up?
I got something.
For me?
Yes.
What's going on?
Or
Jesse,
is it, you want to share your screen?
No. Like private chat. I sent you something.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Anyway.
Remember how a long time ago I was supposed to make you a sound font?
Yeah.
oh, God. Hold on.
I'm scared.
I know, right?
No, it's good, I swear.
I like the name of it.
Wait, what's the name of it? Oh, my God.
Apologize.
Oh, my God, no. Oh, Jesus.
Oh shit! I'd have a Saber to put it on, except Benji doesn't like sending my shit back.
Oh yeah.
What? Oh, my God. I'm itching to, I want to know. I don't want to accidentally click it. No, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to wait till the stream's not live. Play it safe, fellas. Yeah, play it safe. This is one thing I started doing too, is drawing the line inside the shape that I'm drawing, just so I can get a closer midpoint. So I go there. Then I go to like, let's go 8.5 because I went 9.5. Yeah, there you go. Let's go.
Hell yeah, Sean.
Is that the tribute?
Is what?
Let me send.
No.
Oh,
Wait. Oh, what you're asking me?
if that's what he's doing,
Yes. I believe so.
I'm gonna go mute so I can listen to this thing.
Okay. Oops.
I mean, the font itself is sick, but there's some
some extra sauce.
maybe some force waves, maybe some.
Oh my God.
But I definitely made it dark side for you.
Oh, fuck you, bud. All right, here we go. Oop. Is this gonna be enough? I like want to know. I just want to know so bad.
It's the four sounds that are just the dopest.
Yeah.
All right. I wonder how many people are really good at Fusion watching this, just hating everything I'm doing. That fucking moron.
Yo, that's sick, man. Thanks.
Hell yeah, bro.
I gotta put it on a Saber later and play with it, but no, that's what's up.
I think we're gonna make it. Uh-oh. Someone don't like that font, dude. Moment of truth. All right, I can work with that because I can kind of probably shorten that or something. All right.
I can't believe you guys could all do this, but like can't make a sound font.
Shut your mouth, dude.
This looks way harder. I'm just saying.
I would like to learn how to make sound fonts. It's something I've always thought would be really fun to play with. But I don't want to steal your thunder, Jesse, and totally get you, just obsolete.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you probably would.
Nah, dude. All right, that looks good. Let's go ahead and punch this shit. Let's go in.
Get to do my first sound font review.
Oh my god.
Yo, Jeremy, this is what I started doing for my events, though, that I did on accident, that I actually end up really liking the look of it. It makes it look a little more aggressive, so like I've kind of only really used it for, well, no, I use it on some things, but it's like it screams Sith in a way. But I basically take, instead of, when you take each one of these, you bend them into more oval shapes to that Star Wars kind of, oh, you bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, you bitch. There we go. I accidentally one time only did it to one side. So I ended up really liking it, though. Because then it kind of, instead of it being like Star Wars, like
Yeah, I get it.
panel lights or whatever, it turns them into like sharp vents.
Oh,
I like that. Yeah.
That's what I've been doing to all of my
I like that.
all of my vent type greeblies.
Simple and effective, dude.
Simple and effective. Dude. But yeah, I did that with. I started doing that with all of these. It's definitely on. I want to say it's on the scrap, the DV6 scrap run that we got, Jesse. I think I did it on that chassis.
Okay.
I mean, I started doing them on pretty much all of them, but it definitely looks good in like the Sith hilts that I've done, like the Sith chassis. Like it kind of feels a little more like First Order Kylo Ren-ish type looking. Does it Q? But just something a little different. Oh, you bitch.
I got this wing nut in my pocket.
It's your cap, dude.
I've been building a closet all weekend, wiring up a new lamp or a new light fixture.
You giving her neopixels throughout her closet?
Just a bunch of strobing accent lights.
Put a coffee board in there.
How many coffee boards power your closet, dude? How many?
I need an installed Saber.
I wish I had friends.
Damn it. There's so many more I could have added. I'm thinking of now.
Dude, do a DLC pack, bro.
Yeah, hold on, let me do a DLC real quick.
See you, Cody.
Later, bitch. All right. There's some progress here. Now I'm going to do something right there. I'll probably do 2 circles in a bar. I just want to do that.
Can
Oh,
I see
sorry.
your battery cradle?
Say what?
Can I see your battery cradle inside of it?
I leave it real simple.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saw you started covering that. I was like, screw it. I don't want to deal with it. And I never do the like cutouts that you do.
Hmm.
I always leave it pretty much just like that. I thought about it. You know what I mean? It looks good. But it always.
No, I just wanted to see how you did it, man. I wasn't looking at it with a judgeful eye.
Yeah, you should.
Like, oh, that sucks, dude.
You're like, oh, you went that? Dude, that's interesting. That's interesting that you did that.
Interesting.
That's my favorite. People say it's interesting you went that way. Yeah, I thought about. spicing it up with the cutouts like you do. But that's kind of your thing, and I don't know. I just felt like if I was gonna do something, I don't know what I would do. You know what I mean? Like if I was gonna,
Yeah.
because I mean, what can you do to your battery cradle? You know, like I did, but I did start. That's why I did them like this though.
Well, you leave yourself more room to put all those greeblies in too that you
Yeah,
like.
that's what I was saying. This was kind of my answer to that was these kind of see the battery cradle, like those two.
Yeah.
That was kind of my answer to that. Was like, okay, well, if I'm not going to cut into it, like if I'm not going to cut into this part, like I could at least do greeblies around it. Yeah.
You guys, look how we can see Benji's entire room now.
Yeah. Got some lights.
Yeah. Here it is, dude. It's a bunch of shit in here.
What is that? A cream cola?
Oh, dude, vanilla, bro.
Oh, vanilla.
Yeah. And then, yeah, man. This is my shit in there. A bunch of fucking shit everywhere. My printers are over there. There's a whole side of the room nobody ever sees.
That's not what I meant. There we go.
Is it just me doing it now? So what's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
Mine's done. I ordered it already.
Mine is like halfway done. But that's the price I pay, dude. Whoop.
Yeah. I left the cutout here because I think I am going to try to drill out that piece on the rib section of this SK a little bit and kind of inset that kill switch.
Oh, you're gonna do it from outside in?
If I do it this way, then I don't have to keep, trying to guess what the height is.
Oh yeah, no, I feel it. It wasn't bad, dude, because you can literally guess the height. I measured out the switch top and went off the rib height. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because that's what the top of your kill switch should be flush with that rib anyways. So you just kind of got to gauge that. But it wasn't that bad, man.
Can you use like a latching switch as a kill key?
Should be able to, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, actually, right.
As long as it's rated, it's amp rated correctly.
Okay.
All right. I'm actually probably going to show you one time I figured out how to do you put a fillet on a circle. I was like, holy shit, I didn't know I could do that. The thing that sucks though is like if they're not big, then you kind of lose that detail anyways.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's pretty dope that you can do that. Once I like accidentally did something with a fillet tool, I started trying to see what everything does with the fillet. Like just experiment real quick. And I'm like, okay.
Does the circle make like a dome?
Yeah, it'll make like a rolling ball look. So you can also do this is also, if anybody's wondering, this is how I get like, really good symmetry between shit. Because I draw in there, I draw my my lines that I did. Like this is the half point of the box, this is the half point of that box, and that gives me a perfect circle. Then I hit S mirror, I do that, and I do that, and then I do that, and now I've got two perfect circles on that greebly spot.
What's up, Jalen? What's up, TJ? What Vader's Vault Saber did you make a chassis for, Cole?
I'm hoping it works in most of them, but I did it for a Revan.
Oh, right on.
This is the part. This is the part that sucks, though. Is once you do that, you're on two different planes. So like you kind of have to guess. Now you could do this again. This is just for people who are wondering. You could do another one like that, which is ideal because then you got the middle of that circle. So I just do like that. It don't matter that much. But the thing is, I can't do both of these. I have to do one and then the other. So if you do some greeblies like that, oh, it sucks. Because then you have to just literally do this process over and over and over again. But
Hang on, DJ. I'm sending it to you.
it's not too bad usually. Okay, so yeah, Cole, you can do the whole ball or you can do the corner. So like I like to just experiment. Let's see what that looks like. A little ass nipple right there at the top. So you can do it like that, which is okay. But I also sometimes like to leave it. So let's just do the side now and see what that does. And that will do that. That's better. I like that more. See?
Mm-hmm.
And then I will also do, you can also do this. I've made holders for switches. You did that there and then hit this. You're making a kind of like the like a recessed switch.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So now that whole area is easy to press. If
Like
you were,
what Brian said, it looks like a nipple.
yeah, it does look like a nipple. When you get them small enough, they have little nipples. The thing is, though, that might not pop out as much because it will be small.
It looks cool, though.
Plus, you'll sand it. But yeah, that's good enough for me usually.
Throwing the fillet on your model will also avoid the slicer putting supports on it because it's easier to print. So it's a good practice anyway.
Yeah, I pretty much, well, that's another thing I started doing, and I won't do until way later. Is I started doing oh crap, how big was this? I think it was like 5, right? Nope. That's probably right. I started doing let's do 4.5. Let's see what that looks like. Nope, it's 4. Started putting fillets on each section that I do cutouts of. That was kind of new for me. I should have
Why does this look like a face?
look at him. He's seen some
Happy
shit.
chassis face.
He's seen some shit. He looks like a frog. Yeah, I did one chassis and it straight up looked like a robot in a dress. And I was like, all right, well, whatever. Oh, wait, what did I do here? Why is this one different? Oh, yeah, because it's kind of at an angle. Once you sand it, paint it won't look weird,
What's up, TJ?
But
What
yeah.
up, dude?
Oh, what's up, TJ?
He's
You got room for one
frozen.
more? Hell yeah, dude! You designing a chassis? Oh, he's here. What up, dude?
This guy. Oh, there he is.
Are you unfroze? Nope. Then he froze again.
But yeah, Cole. What I started doing was I started putting a fillet on all these sections. So I'll do it here for sure, which is one that I really like doing.
Ooh, that is neat.
So when you do it like this, I don't want to lose that sharpness of the vent, so I'll just go like right there. That. But then I also started doing them on, like once I draw this guy out, I would do it. I would do it on here. You can do it even on this. See what I'm saying? I would like anywhere I could put even a little bit, I will. It just, oh Lord, we pissed her off. There we go. Maybe this guy will be better. So that side, and that side. Yeah, see, do something like that. That way it just makes it look a little bit more refined. And then once you do it to all of them, you know what I mean? Like, that's probably the very last thing I do on chassis is I go around and see what I can kind of make look a little bit cleaner in certain areas. Definitely this guy. So that one, that one.
Nice, nice.
See? Boom, boom, boom.
Those vents look really nice.
Yeah, dude, it was an accident, man, and I just ended up liking it. So
TJ's frozen again.
don't freeze, dude.
Freezing ass boo.
Look at this guy.
Is that a temple guard, right?
Temple guard from
Dude.
Arms on Fire.
That's sick.
Oh.
Does it come with the part that
Okay,
folds
there we
too, or is
go.
it just a staff?
This one is a static staff.
Can you
Okay.
guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I think you're frozen though.
Frozen again.
Oh,
Damn, he's on that McDonald's Wi-Fi.
yeah, McDonald's Wi-Fi, boy, get it.
McDonald's Wi-Fi actually ain't that bad.
Taco Bell Wi-Fi.
There we go.
I'll be
Oh,
honest
yeah.
with Taco Bell Wi-Fi.
Subway Wi-Fi.
Ooh, Subway sounds good.
Subway's I
I like some Subway. Man.
You like simple and effective. I know.
I do. I really do. My sandwich is even simple and effective.
Same. I ain't crazy.
I just get what do I get? I get the club or whatever, or the cold cut combo. I'm just
Dude, they did away with all their sandwiches, and now they have a bunch of crap I don't recognize.
really.
Yeah, all of it.
That's
all new
wild.
sandwiches.
What do they serve?
That's what we
I
have.
mean, they just came up with a whole menu of new stuff.
New stuff.
New stuff. I like the old stuff.
Yeah, dude, they still have some though, because I mean that cold cut combo, I didn't see it, and I was like, give me the cold cut, and then like there's a side menu, man. It's
Oh, you can still order the old
The
stuff.
secret
Yeah.
menu.
secret
Hmm.
menu, dude. Let's go with that.
TJ was like, "Well, I had enough of you guys."
Pretty much.
He said, hey, y'all hanging out? Because I'm not. Yeah, Cole, you should try playing with adding to it. I know that the Vader's Vault chassis are
Yeah, I need to
definitely-
find a big boy to install.
I'll be your big boy, dude. You want one?
Hmm.
I don't know what. I mean, you've got to have a Graflex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
that wouldn't be bad for you.
What to do? What?
Or any TCSS, dude. Any MHS parts, so good to work with because there's so much room.
Oh yeah, I have an MHS speeder bike one I want to do. I'll do
Yeah.
that.
There you go. That won't give you plenty of room to play with.
Did you order your Inquisitor Saber, Jesse?
Yeah.
Or Phoenix Props?
Yeah. The Phoenix Props one. I ordered that the day it came out. I ordered the y'all's favorite Saber Bay Obi-Wan. And I ordered that Mando Luke from At Star's End.
That one looked pretty nice.
Yeah. It's ugly, but
I mean, you got to get it done, but once it's done, it'll look good.
yeah, like all painted and stuff. But yeah, the box, Benji don't like the box
What? Oh, that. Oh, ew.
of the Luke, the Mando Luke.
It's just the screws. I don't
The
know.
box
man.
is huge. Like I feel like it's bigger than usual, and then the LED arrows are super tiny, and then the two screws that are under it stick out, and they're super big.
I just, yeah, it just does one of those things where I'm like, every design aspect in it, I'm like, not for me.
Creepy Uncle was my favorite look.
Creepy Uncle is
Mine for sure.
probably nah V2.
Oh, I mean,
the
I'm
B2
talking about
is good.
Hero.
Yeah.
But then again, I haven't really messed with that many other heroes. Like I know the KR one's supposed to be really good. I've never held it.
The Eco one,
No, I mean whatever one they did. The
like his
compliment.
legit one, yeah.
And then didn't you have the Phoenix Props one or the Velocity?
I had the, but it's small. Like it's
That's why I want to.
Cole's got it. Cole's got it right now.
Oh, does he? Oh, that's right. You're doing it for Carter, right?
For Carter, yep.
Carter's
Someday.
It's it's a smaller scale because that was before they found out that they were actually supposed to be bigger.
Carter driving home right now.
No, he's been home. He's been
Yeah,
home.
and Carter's is the first version, I think, of that, not the one that they came out later called the Ultimate Hero, which is slightly different. Which blew my mind. I ordered like 3 chassis.
Oh wow. Yeah, I thought it was the same thing because mine was from Corbinth, and that was my first CFX Saber.
You talking about Corbin?
Corbinth. Yeah, that was my first CFX Saber. So I've had that one for a minute. And it's good. I like it. Sucks with a big blade, but I had like a 20-inch or an 18-inch blade in it, and it was awesome.
I have a bunch of Lukes, but only one that's installed.
I have a bunch of crap boxes. I think only one of mine is installed now.
That's a nice one, Austin. You're looking at the mom with the crystal chamber. It is a little pricey, but that chamber is super nice. That's one of the better ones I've done.
Supposedly, Dave Parkin, the same guy that just did like the static version of this, he's making a hero, like a static hero. 100%. That's what I'm gonna get. And Airstone already has dibs on it. Benji.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Like he wants to do mine because he did this one for me, so he wants to do the hero. I was like, all right. I really like this that he did.
Your V2?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna get a V2 done, that's my dude. He does really good.
Yeah, Airstone's is insane.
Really good stuff. Hey, because you and him, you guys would get along. I mean, obviously you get along, but that whole accuracy, you guys are actually junkies.
Yeah, the fact that the he got vintage fishing wire for it,
dude. He'll get vintage like paint, and I'm like, dude.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the tape is too. What is it called? The gaff tape?
tape?
Or, yeah,
I think he got
gaffer's tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's constantly trying to get me to do vintage stuff, and I'm like, leave me alone, bro. I don't want to spend the money on that.
Dude, it's sick, man. And then between him and Iron Destiny, I'm like spoiled.
Yeah, you got good. Those are the two dudes that if you want that kind of vintage accuracy work, like those are the ones. I don't mess with anything vintage really. I mean, the only thing I've ever messed with is my my Canon scrap.
I can't. Yep.
This is vintage, but other than that, I'm like. It's cool, but like I'm good enough with like I'm happy enough with replicas. You know what I mean? Like I just need it to look, and feel a certain way. But it's definitely really cool whenever.
But it feels, dude, something about. I think it might be a mental thing, but like when you hold a vintage, something about it, like you could put like the greatest Roman props replica next to it, and it's still like, I don't know, I mean, I brought all my shit. You guys held it.
I'll hold it, dude. Give it to me. Hold it again.
I've got a Venom Flex.
Yeah, the DV6 that he just sent me is dope because it's got a whole resin core on the inside, so it's actually got weight.
This is where I start experimenting with fillets. Cool. I'm like, all right, well, let's see what all of these guys look like if I bend them.
Yeah, I've almost been doing this for 3 hours.
Really? Yeah, it'll go by, man. I think I'm just gonna do a little one. Let's just do 0.2. Yeah, dude, I will get lost in this shit, and like, no joke, like I could easily spend like 9 hours doing this crap.
Yeah, I could see you looking up at 2 a.m. and being like, "Oops."
Yeah, it's so easy whenever if you like just sit down and keep playing and keep going. Oh, that could look cool. You can get lost in the sauce, dude, no doubt. Like right here, I think I'm gonna do some slants or whatever. I like to do since this is a Luke and a Graflex, like I would do the X-wing pattern for Red 5, where he's got 5 slants and then like a wing and a dash. That's something that I always try to do. Put something that's if it's a character specific type thing, like with Carter's Vader chassis, dude. I put like everything in that entire thing. Like the control box was his breathing box, his belt was like even the like wires were like the patterns on his stitching on his suit. And then, of course, the back to tank and the speaker pod. That was my favorite. The back to tank holder on the end of the speaker. I think I have I got an exit like just a test print one. That's one that I really had fun playing with. Oh, right. This is one I tested like different colors and paints and stuff. But that back to tank thing, I had that idea for so long, and I was just itching to try it out.
It came out really nice. It was a good idea.
And then Carter broke it, dude, and he said, "This sucks. It's not simple and effective." And I was like, "I know, dude. I know." All right, where are we at? Let's see.
Let's call it.
Let's call it.
Yeah.
Well,
Get
yeah.
some dinner.
Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
Later.